Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Lou and I hope you're all tickety-boo today. I'm going to be doing some filing on this hand, sort out these nails. I don't want to soak the gel off. I want to file it instead, and I have this lovely dust collector to do that. So this is the first time that I'm taking nails off like this. I'm saying taking them off, that I'm going to be doing these tips are Apres tips that I have on. They've really grown out. You can see how grubby. Well, they're not that bad, but you know, there's a lot of growth come out of them now. I've had them on almost 3 weeks now. I took the gems off that were on there, but yeah, I need to get them tidied up and sorted out, ready for my infill. It's the first time I'm going to be doing an infill on here. So yeah, let's get cracking, and I'll start with this one. Like I said, so I've got that drill bit in there. It's one that's got the protection on the end as well. It's a medium one, it's blue. So I'm going to start off with this and see how we get on, really. This is all going to be a bit of trial and error for me. I've not used this before. I have tried it and put it on. So what I'm probably going to do is do the voiceover once I do my filing, because otherwise you're going to have the noise of the file. I'll put it on to let you hear it, and then you get the gist of what I'm saying. So it's not too bad to work with, but I think while you're videoing, it might be a bit noisy, especially if I have it on high. So it automatically comes on low. If I can tilt that up there, you can see them lights there. Then you have the signs there. So that's your low, that's your high, and that's your power button. And that's the noise of it. And obviously I don't want that going while I'm doing my nails, so. And then I'll put it on high. And that's the high, guys. So while I'm doing this, obviously you're going to be able to watch me, but I'll probably put a bit of music on, maybe speed bits up and what have you. And yeah, I can listen to some music myself then, can't I, while I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking on. Right guys, I'm back. So I have filed down my nails, got all the gel off that was on there and reshaped them a little bit. So I have put the dehydrator on, and I have put the acid-free primer on, ready to go. And I'm going to use this INFILL Happy Gel. It's crystal clear. I've never tried it before, so thought I'd give this a go. Want a little bit of a build, obviously, by, you know, where my cuticle, up to my cuticle, and to shape it right. And this nail here, because I did these and then I sort of finished off what we're doing, sort of slept and what have you since, and because this is quite thin, I've caught it just there. So I obviously want to keep on what I've got on, don't want to replace these just yet, maybe next time. So I'm going to go straight in with that nail first, just so I don't end up damaging it anymore. So yeah, I've got my brush ready, and I've got the rubbing alcohol as well. So let's get cracking. So what I've decided to do is show you my thumbnail on how I did that. Rather than showing you and speeding up all the nails, I thought I'd just let you watch this one and how I do it. So the other nails are done, and they've had a quick zap under the lamp as well. So I'm going in with this thumb one. So please excuse the nails on my right hand. Like I say, I have done the filing on them. There's a little bit more sort of left to do. I've cut them down a little bit, and I did cut my thumb and my little finger with the filing, but I always do because I'm doing it left-handed, so please ignore them nails. They will be nice when I've done them. So yeah, what I do is I put the gel on. Like I say, it's the Nail Couture one, and I keep going into the rubbing alcohol, getting my brush sort of wet with the rubbing alcohol. I'm sort of patting down the gel once I've sort of put it on. Initially I was pushing it back a little bit from when I put it on, up towards the cuticle, and then I go in and sort of pat down into the cuticle, or up to it, as you can sort of see there, and I'm just sort of gently patting it. Now I do spend time when I'm doing my poly gel. I just think, for me, the more time I spend on doing this part, the less time I spend filing. And I did, when I come to filing these nails, I hardly had to do any. It was just basically a soft file that I needed to use. But you can sort of see there how I'm sort of pressing down and pulling it to drag the polygel down the nail. Because obviously I don't want to leave it too bulky either, and making sure that I get into the edges and everything as well. I do hope you're enjoying this video, guys. Like I say, it is my first infill. I'm sure it is. I don't think I've done an infill on here, not using polygel at all anyway. So yeah, it's my first time doing it. Like I say, I like to spend time, so there were no point me showing you all the rest of my nails. Would have been here all day. So I'm just showing you my thumb, and like I say, I like to spend time on it as well. I do want to say as well, I was going to use two files. When I did the filing, I was going to use the complete cordless one as well, rechargeable cordless one, and I totally forgot. I just got carried away with my filing and just carried on with the one I was using, so I'm sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, I'm just finishing off this thumbnail. I'm just getting it level and pulling it down towards the tip. I did find that I put a little bit too much of the polygel on, so as I pulled it down towards the tip, I sort of took some off with my brush. You'll kind of see me doing that in a bit. But yeah, I hope you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you're not, well, please give me a thumbs up if you've liked it, and if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, guys. It does help my channel to grow. And yeah, please comment as well if you've got anything, any tips you'd like to give me, or or anything you'd like to say. Just hello. I don't mind just hello. I'll always say hello back. Yeah, I love communicating with you all who send me messages and what have you. I'll always get back to you. So yeah, I'm just finishing this off now. I keep going and dipping my brush in the rubbing alcohol, and I'm just smoothing it out. Like I say, I do take my time with it, but I find it right therapeutic, you know, as well. I don't know, those of you who do nails, do you sort of get into it and you don't realise how long you spend doing it sometimes? I think I'm a bit of a, I'm not saying I get it perfect, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist with it. I like to do my best to get it as perfect as I feel I can get it, because I'm not saying it is perfect, but I do realise I'm a bit of a perfectionist with it, really, and that's why I spend so long doing it. Look at me patting away. That's where I'm taking the bit off the end of it there. So I'm just about to show you here now how the light reflects on it. That's how I tell whether I've done, you know, a decent enough job with it, really, and how the light shines on it. So if you look at that, how the light, can you see how it's running down the nail? Like I say, it isn't 100% bang on perfect, but I think I've done a pretty decent job with it, really. I love the curve that I got on the nail, the arch of it. It wasn't too thick. That little blob at the end were driving me nuts. Didn't want to come off. Oh dear. I got it in the end, look. But yeah, I just decided it were a little bit thick at the end, so I just wanted to take a little bit more of it off. But yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to carry on and do the complete finishing off this hand with the design I want to do in it, but I've decided to keep this video a little bit shorter than some of my videos and just do the infill part of it. But I will do another video with the design that I decide to do on these. So finish off this thumbnail, and then I put the full hand and my thumb in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and then give it a wipe and start the filing. Right guys, I'm back. I needed to go for a minute because I got a telephone call from the lovely Tracy, Design Nails 57. So I've been chin wagging with her. So while I was on with Tracy, I wiped the top because I just put them in the lamp. So I wiped the top coat. I wiped the tacky layer off. And then I've just filed 3 of the nails. There's just these 2 that are left. But I haven't had to do much filing at all because I did spend my time to make sure that I got the gel really nice. So I'm going to get my wonderful dust collector, MelodySusie Dust Collector out, and I'm going to do these 2. Back in a moment. Right guys, I've got the dust collector. I'm going to use just this file. I'm not going to use the electric one. It's just a little bit of filing that I need to do, not much at all really. And like I said, I've done them 3. So I'm going to put a little bit of music on for you while I just do these 2. Because of the noise of this, it'll be quite distracting. So even though it's not that bad, it's fine for me, but on video it won't be right cracking. So I'll put a bit of music on for you guys. So back in a moment. So there we have it guys, INFILL complete. I'm sorry I didn't show it right well there, but yeah, all done. Really happy with that. Ready to put a design on, which I'm going to do, like I said, in another video. So really hope you enjoyed that guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please take care everybody. And like I always say, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.